The simple past is a verb tense that is used to talk about things that happened or existed before now. Imagine someone asks you what your brother did while he was in town last weekend. There you have to use simple past tense. You would say something like this. My brother was taking care of my grandma. My brother was taking care of my grandma. The simple past tense shows that you are talking about something that has already happened. Unlike the past continuous tense, which is used to talk about past events that happened over a period of time. The simple past tense emphasizes that the action is finished. He thought she felt lonely in that house by herself. He thought she felt lonely in that house by herself. You can also use the simple past to talk about a past state of being, such as the way someone felt about something. This is often expressed with the simple past tense of the verb to be and an adjective, noun, or prepositional phrase. My dad was very proud of him. My dad was very proud of him. Now let's see how to formulate the simple past. For regular verbs, add ed to the root form of the verb, or just d if the root form already ends in an e. For example, play, played, play, played, type, typed, listen, listened, push, pushed, love, loved. For irregular verbs, things get more complicated. The simple past tense of some irregular verbs looks exactly like the root form. Put, put, cut, cut, set, set, cost, cost, hit, hit. For other irregular verbs, including the verb to be, the simple past forms are more erratic. See, saw, build, built, go, went, do, did, rise, rose, am, is, are, was, were. The good news is that verbs in the simple past tense, except for to be, don't need to agree in number with their subjects. He saw something weird. They saw it too. He saw something weird. They saw it too. Now let's see how to make the simple past negative. Fortunately, there is a formula for making simple past verbs negative, and it's the same for both regular and irregular verbs, except for the verb to be. The formula is did not plus root form of verb. You can also use the contraction didn't instead of did not. He did not see her, or he didn't see her. he did not see her, or he didn't see her. For the verb to be, you don't need the auxiliary did. When the subject of the sentence is singular, use was not or wasn't. When the subject is plural, use were not or weren't. I was not ready yet. I wasn't ready yet. I was not ready yet. I wasn't ready yet. And now how to ask a question with the past tense. The formula for asking a question in the simple past tense is did plus subject plus root form of verb. Did you know how to do it? 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 When asking a question with the verb to be, you don't need the auxiliary did. The formula is was, were, plus subject. Was my brother here yesterday? Was my brother here yesterday? He's a hard worker. He's a hard worker. He's very devoted to everything he tries. He's very devoted to everything he tries. He was raised on a farm, so he knows a lot about animals. He was raised on a farm, so he knows a lot about animals. And now he has a farm as a hobby. And now he has a farm as a hobby. My dad raises horses and chickens. My dad raises horses and chickens. He loves animals, and he has so many animals. He loves animals, and he has so many animals. But he doesn't think of them as farm animals. They're his pets, and he loves them. But he doesn't think of them as farm animals. They're his pets, and he loves them. He spends every day outside. He spends every day outside, where no matter what the weather, where no matter what the weather, because he has to take care of his family. Because he has to take care of his family. And he's a really smart guy. Maybe a bit serious at times. And he's a really smart guy. Maybe a bit serious at times. His sense of humor is maybe like you can imagine from an old man. His sense of humor is maybe like you can imagine from an old man. I see. How about your mother? What's she like? I see. How about your mother? What's she like?